Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Good to see you. We thought we'd come on today and talk a little bit about what it's really like to self-direct services and, kind of a little bit of the nitty-gritty of it, the work that's involved. And, we want this primarily to be for new families, but there's quite a few of us who have been self-directing for many, many years.
Yes.
So just to let you know, here in Georgia, there's about 3,300 on the Now Comp and ICWP. So that's about 3,000 Now Comp and a few hundred ICWP for individuals with physical disabilities. And so it's a lot of work, and I can only imagine what new families going to the trainings, the mandatory trainings, come out feeling like. But we're here to tell you that it's absolutely worth it.
Yes.
Absolutely worth it. And if you have been self-directing for quite a while and you happen to watch this, drop in the chat too, whether you're watching it probably on demand, what the benefits have been to your son or daughter as you self-direct those services. I've been self-directing. I can't even remember what it's like. And I never have gone the traditional route, although that's important to have available as well. So just wanted to put that out there too. At the very beginning, it is confusing. It's a whole new model that you need to learn, rules, how to do payroll, how to recruit, all of that. But you get used to it and you really don't know any other way, right? So I don't know your experience, what it's been like, but it is more work, but the benefits far outweigh the work that I have to put in.
Yeah, well, I've been doing this since Joshua was 5. So, it was very scary. It's still, it is a lot, but the outcome of it is, I think of him and I know he would not want to be anywhere else but in his home. So that's what always reminds me. And I can't imagine. I sit and think about it sometimes, like we talk about, Rita, the perfect scenario. We love that. Everybody has dreams. We have the perfect scenario of, the conversations of what would have been like to be in an apartment, or what would have been to have staff to go here. Why not? That's the real world. But this is the perfect scenario, the perfect model for him and for us as a family. So I always tell families, when you talk to them, like, what does it look like for your family?
That's right. What is the environment that they will succeed? Yeah.
I was a single parent when we started. And the dynamics change after a long time. And then the dynamics as we change, as we get older, change. But the model stays the same, but we change with our life. That's the one flexibility you probably can't get always in a different setting, because we do have a little bit of control over that. That's the one thing that probably keeps me going. I don't know how you word that in a fun way, but it's that flexibility.
It's the
has the rules, but I'm a rule follower.
Right. We all need guardrails, right? We need
exactly
guardrails up. But
flexibility.
Our they get to choose what their day is like. They get to choose what they're going to do and with who they're going to receive support from. So
yeah. What other job are you going to get to pick your people that you're with every day?
Exactly. Yes.
We're lucky we kind of get to pick who we work with.
Right.
But everybody does that. That's the most personal thing. So I try to, I remember, but I'm like, when parents start talking, I'm like, it is scary. They're taking care of the most important person to us. But then as they grow, the things change with them. So you kind of take it as an ever-changing thing. But the model's good. It's about self-directing it. So if you think about the self and the direction, and then you get to have input, and then it's just changing. But, I have to say, Georgia's got better with it, and we have input with it. So if you take it as that, I don't see a lot of negative besides you have to be engaged in it.
That's
You have
right.
to take it as that. You can't be like, it's a one and done. It's not it's
No,
never going to be a one and done. Even if you were a provider, it's
that's
never,
right.
nothing's ever one and done. It's never going to be that way no matter what.
No,
Right?
and as families, I think I certainly have had a fantasy of, okay, was one person forever. It's not that
Oh, I
way.
wish.
You will
Yeah,
have
I wish.
turnover, whatever
Yeah.
that looks like. It may
Just
be,
expect it. It's a
yeah,
learning thing, right?
it
And
is.
we have to teach that's probably the worst thing I have to explain to parents is you're gonna have to get used to change. You have to educate our young men as well, which is the hard part, but it's just life. But there is so much more perks to it to me, you know. It's such a learning curve. They get to learn from the people and it's personal and they're out in the community and I would not want that to go away. I just
That's right. That's right. I mean,
yeah.
if, my son likes to go to the movies in the summer, like once a week going to so he can do that and he
Mhm.
picks the day and whatever. And, it is person centered, right?
Exactly. That's probably the one thing that I'm like, it is about him. Versus like he said, if it was his choice and I had to go sit and be on a routine like I was in school, or like he would say, I would never want to do that again. I'm a 30-year-old and that's it. And I have to remind myself like, oh my gosh, he is an adult.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. No, when it was 5, it was different. I was, but and I think as parents, sometimes we forget the individual, where they're at, whether if you get a waiver when they're 5 or when they're 12 or 20, 25, 30, and they're going to get older, that's the part that I think this is so good.
That's right. And even if you receive a waiver as a
Yeah,
family member or an individual, and you are, as a family member, maybe in your 60s, this is doable, folks. I
it
mean,
is doable.
doable. So we're not talking about hiring. I mean, having a team is great, but we're not saying 10
No,
people, 12 people, or
no,
whatever. You don't have to worry about taxes. There's
mm-mm.
another company that does the payroll, taxes, and all of
Yes.
that back office, HR stuff. Back,
Even if you're not tech savvy nowadays, which I thought it was pretty good, but things have got easier and better. And yeah, I'm like yesterday I had to fill out a packet again for the first time in 7 months. But it comes back to you, and there's just knowing it's going to get online. And there's so much support. I mean,
there is.
there's so much more support. And again, you got families that can help you. I mean, we're always here to support in whatever way we can. So, it's not about being an older adult. I know there's always that big fear, and I know that. Oh my word, I'm not going to be able to keep up with the paperwork anymore. But it's just learning to do what you've got to do that's required. Don't overthink it. That's what to quit overthink is so much coming at you. Don't overthink it. It is a lot.
Right. One step at a
But it
time.
is doable.
Yeah, one step at a time, one person at a time. I mean, in terms of hiring, I've certainly learned so much over the last 10, 15 years
I'll
of
probably write a
hiring.
book.
You learn,
The
and,
stories.
one day I think we're going to have a live where we exchange stories about
Yes.
hiring, interesting
It would
hiring.
be interesting and funny.
It would
Yes.
be very funny, but
Yes.
you learn and you move forward, and some people work and some people don't work out, and that's okay. That's just part of this
Yes.
whole process.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are on the fence about self-directing your services, and we can do anything to help you, we are a brand new organization. We started 10 months ago, but we are seasoned family members and individuals with disabilities who self-direct their services. We hope to see you at our conference in August. It's our very first one. And hang in there if you're new. There are lots of us that can help you navigate or shepherd this new model and stand alongside you. So thanks so much. And we will talk with you again.